me tell you a little story. So one time the Pharaoh was angry at me, and he put me and what was this guy? I got a good memory, so let me it was a baker. Put me in prison. There was this other servant guy in there too. He's great at interpreting dreams. Get that man. That's how I knew that I would be with you in 3 days bearing this cup. That's how I know. So you can ask him. They go quickly to the dungeon. They're like, yo, Joseph, get up here. Yo, clean yourself. Why you got so much? Clean yourself up, then go to the Pharaoh, okay? Got it. All right. So he goes to him. He's like, I got a dream. Nobody understands. Can you help me? And Joseph's like, no, I can't do that. But the Lord can. All right, go ahead. Tell me your dream. Tell me your dream. I'm sorry. I've been down there for a good minute. You know, I'm going a little crazy. Sorry, go ahead. Okay, in my dream, I was standing on the bank of the Nile. Then out of the river, it's 7 cows. They fat, they sleek, they grazing among the reeds in the water. Then after that comes 7 more cows. These cows are strong, scrawny, they ugly, and they're real lean. Like, just nothing good to look at. Like, honestly, I never seen such ugly cows in Egypt in my whole life. Never seen it. Honestly, y'all, this is in the Bible. I'm not lying at all. This man keeps going on about how ugly these cows are. He said, in the whole Egypt, I never seen an uglier cow. Then them lean, ugly cows ate the 7 cows from before, bro. Ate them right there in plain sight. He's like, after they ate them, no one could even tell. They were just ugly as they were before. Just as ugly as they were before. They're still ugly. He's like, then I woke up. Then he's like, I had another dream, and 7 heads of grain ate the other grain. Joseph was like, okay, basically what that means is it's going to be 7 years. It's going to be real lit for the harvest. And then you ain't going to have nothing for 7 years. Now, if I was Joseph, I would have been like, all right, can I go back to my dungeon now? Like, I'm not going to tell you what to do, you know what I'm saying? Because you put me down there, now you're going to suffer. But what Joseph said, he's like, all right, what you got to do is, he gave him this whole master plan. You got make people do this, do that. They got section stuff out. So when the drought comes, we still got food for the next 7 years. You just got to be smart about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't really know anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm nobody. I can go back to my dungeon. I'll just go do my thing. Huh? Oh, you want me to stay? I mean, I guess. And Pharaoh's like, there is nobody as discerning and wise as you. This man was going ham on him. Only with respect of my throne am I greater than you. Nothing else. The position that I'm in makes me greater than you. That's crazy. That's really, like, that's a humble man. I don't know if I'd have been able to do that as a king. Like, yeah, you alright. You know, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, you alright. So he like, I hereby put you in charge of the whole land. You can have it all. You can have it. There's a song like that. So Joseph was 30 years old, bro. That's a long time to be in captivity, bro. So this famine isn't only happening in Egypt. It's happening all over. So everyone's coming to Egypt to get some grain. And you know who that includes? Joseph's brothers. The famine's happening where Joseph's brothers are. And his dad's like, yo, what y'all doing just looking at each other? I joke you not right now. I'm not joking at all. Look at the Bible. He said, what y'all doing just looking at each other? Y'all see there's nothing here? Go to Egypt. Go there so we may live and not die. It's that simple. Go get something. If I could do it myself, I would. All 10 of them like, all right, shoot, man, okay, we didn't think about that. And Ruben's like, yo, if Joseph was here, I'm playing. He didn't say that. So they all start leaving. He's like, yo, no, not you, Benjamin. He's the youngest. He's like, nah, that ain't happening again. I don't trust these boys. I don't know what they did with the last ones. You gonna stay here, Benjamin, because he was scared. Like, I don't want anything to happen to my youngest because that happened already. He's probably still traumatized from that. They go there and they're in line, and Joseph's like, yo, what? Yo, that's my. And his wife's like, huh? He's like, nah, nothing. I was just. And he recognized his brother, but his brothers did not recognize him. He's like, what do I say? You're spies. Y'all are spies. Who y'all spying? What y'all spying for? You've come to see where our land's unprotected. You're spying around. You're spies. And his wife probably looked at him like, okay, Joseph, you the ruler of the land, so okay, do what you gotta do. They're like, no! We just servants. We came to get some food. That's all. We just servants. That's all. 12 brothers. Like, we just need some food because our dad told us to come here and get it. He's like, I know I said 12. I know you only see 11 of us. Our brother's at home with our dad. He didn't come with us for the trip. For something happened. Yeah, he just didn't come. He couldn't come. He said, that's just what I was thinking. Y'all are spies. Just like I said you were spies. And yeah. And you ain't leaving here till you bring your youngest brother. So I know the number is 12, because I know spies be saying numbers and the numbers don't be lining up, so now I gotta see your younger brother. Bring him. And he's probably thinking like it's himself, like they're lying. He's probably thinking they're lying because he's the brother. Like, who else could it be? So basically, at a point, they're like, yo, this is because we sold Joseph into slavery. That's the only reason why this is happening. Like, that's the only reason. It's because we set that boy into slavery. Like, why do we do this? And Ruben's sitting there like, bro, I told y'all we shouldn't have done this. Like, y'all don't be listening to me. This man, he literally pleaded for his life, and we didn't listen. And Ruben's still over there like, yo, I really told y'all, like, y'all should have listened to me. Like, I'm telling you, do not kill him. Like, we got his blood on our hands. Honestly, Ruben, you didn't stop them, so you're still wrong. And they didn't realize that Joseph understood them because they're speaking a different language, but Joseph had a translator on the side. So he hears all this, and he, like, turns around and starts crying because he's like, dang, this hurts my soul. So he turns around, he's, like, weeping, and then they come back to him. So he's like, do I look good, honey? So at that point, he's like, shoot, I'm good. All right, take that one. Took Simeon, bound that man, but they blindfolded him and took him away. And then he commanded his people to give them bags of grain. So he gave them silver and grain and sent them on their way. So that was pretty nice of him. He's like, okay, here this is for your journey back to your father. So they get to their dad and they're like, Dad, so the man that's over the land, he was being so mean to us. He was tearing us down. We ain't spies, Dad. We ain't spies. You know that. You know we ain't spies. So, like, in order for us to come back, Benjamin got to come with us. So, I guess they didn't know that there was silver in the packs. They're like, all right, Dad, look at this. They open the grain, and they're like, oh, shoot, no. So, they're all frightened, like, oh, my gosh. We just stole from this. Like, I stole this. Y'all know. Some of y'all know what happened. They're like, dang, ooh, we did not know this was in here. I promise it. We did not know. So then their dad just starts going off. He's like, you deprived me of my sons. First Joseph, then Simeon. Now you want to take Benjamin? No, you're not taking Benjamin. So they had to stay there. But then, like, the food's getting low. They're like, Dad, the food's getting low. He's like, then go back. They're like, Dad, we cannot go back. He said, and I quote, you will not see my face again unless your brother comes with you. So if you let Benjamin come with us, we're going to get the food. But if you don't let Benjamin come with us, we are not going because the man said, and I quote, you will not see my face again unless you bring your brother with you. This man said it like 3 times to his dad. Like, you know he's scared. And then the dad's just like, he just reminds me of a Caribbean parent. Like, why would you bring this trouble upon me? Huh? Why you bring this trouble to my life? They're like, bro, the man questioned us about our life. He was asking some real intent questions like, is your father alive? Like, do you have another brother? And we just answer his question. I was just answering the questions that he's asking us. And how are we supposed to know? He gonna ask me, bring your brother down here. And just because we told him we got 12 siblings. Like, I'm just being honest. Then Judah's like, send the boy along with me. Like, if he dies, that's on me. Like, I'll take full responsibility of this kid. His dad's like, all right, good. Because if you take that one, if he takes that one, I don't have any other left. I'm like, bro, wait. Because I read this, I'm like, you got like 8 more kids left. They only got 3 of them, bro. He's really not thinking of good parenting skills. You can't be saying that. You got 8 more kids. Like, that's not 1 more left. You got 8. 11 minus 3 is 8. I did this math on camera because I'm not good at math. But I know that adds up. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 kids. Why he gonna be disrespectful like that to the kids standing in front of him? So their dad's like, okay, you can take him, but since you taking him, and bring extra silver so he knows we got it like that, you know what I'm saying? They trekking it. They come back. They're like, okay, we back. Ooh, ooh. And they're just like, okay, cool. Y'all can eat with me. Go kill an animal real quick to his servants, and then we're gonna eat at noon. And then they're like, yo, I really hope he doesn't know, like how we gonna get the silver back to him without him thinking that we stole it? So they're walking in and like, hey, Joseph. Woo, my brother send me in. Hey. Excuse me, sir. Like, so like when we left last time, we had the bags of grain. You remember that, right? Okay. So then like somehow like there was silver in there. I promise we didn't take it, but it was in there somehow. Like, so here you go. We brought it back. And the servant's like, nah, it's fine, bro. You're good. Like, it's good. Just go inside. He put that in there purposefully. He's like, oh, thank God. Oh, my gosh. I'm thinking, like, so then the man brings him inside the house. And he's like, okay, sit down, y'all. They start washing their feet. They got gifts for them. They got stuff for their donkeys. They're like, ooh, he got money. And then he comes in. They're like, oh, snap. Okay. Give him the gifts. Give him the gifts. And then he gives them gifts. They're like, damn, he got money. And then he sits down. They're eating. They're like, oh, look at all this food. Oh, my. He got money. So then their youngest brother is, he's sitting at the end because they're seated from age range and down. Benjamin's at the end, and he got 5 times the food everybody else got. So they're like, oh shoot, we gonna eat his food too. And then randomly Joseph's like, so like, how's your dad, like, that you were saying, like, that he's Asian, like, how's your dad doing? And they're like, he's still alive, he's good. Like, why does this man keep asking? And then he says to them like, oh, okay, cool. So is this your brother? They're like, yeah, that's our brother. And then he's like, yeah, you called me? Okay. And then this man goes and finds somewhere to weep. He's crying, bro, because like he's replaced. I've been replaced. Like, who is this little boy? So Joseph comes back and he's like, okay, all right, it's time for y'all to go. Servants, go ahead, fill their sacks up. I want you to put silver in each one, all the bags of grain, okay? And then get that cup over there. Yeah, put it in the small one's bag. All right, thank you, cool. Some of the guys come in, they're like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, this was so good, like, you really got money. And he's like, no problem. And he's like, wait a second, where's my cup that I drank out of that cup, and where's my cup? They're like, we didn't take your cup. I don't know, you take your cup? Or I didn't take your cup. You take his cup? I didn't take his cup. I'm like, we did not take your cup. She's like, you know what, I'm gonna slash all your bags and we're gonna see who's lying. So he goes through the oldest brother all the way down to the youngest. Bam, 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 bam. Cup falls out his thing. They're like, oh my. Benjamin, help! Nah, actually, he couldn't have done it. There's no way that Benjamin did that. He's a good kid. He was never do that to anybody. And they're like, why would you assume that of us? We literally brought back the silver that you gave us last time. So they get down and they're pleading with him. And they're like, do you have a father? Do you have brothers? Like, trying to plead with this man, like, you know how important family is to people. Like, my father is in his old age. His son has died. Oh, they think he's dead. Okay, see? His son has died. Like, please let us go home. This would be devastating for us, for you to take the youngest son again. And then they still graveling. And Joseph's just like, oh my, okay, you know what? I can't do this anymore. Everybody leave my presence. So all the servants had to leave. Everybody in the Pharaoh's palace had to leave. He's like, don't you see? I'm your brother. It's me, Joseph. And they're just like, when he told them that I'm Joseph, it's me, they said the cries he let out of his body was so loud that everyone heard it in the palace. That's deep, man. And he's like, I'm the one that you sold into slavery, and God sent me before you. This is the reason that I'm here. It's not you guys, the famine, and the Lord placed me here so I could help you guys not be destitute, and so you will live longer. And the brothers are still like the Bible literally says they didn't say anything. They're just standing there like, are you seeing? I don't know if you, because he's right. That's Joseph right in front of us. He's right there. So then he's like, go home, come live by me, and you guys can eat of the land. And everybody live happily ever, maybe not happily ever after, but everything was better within the relationships. He literally, like, dang, this is a beautiful story, because even though people put you through anything, this man was still ready to accept them back into a relationship with him after they did so much to him, and he went through so much. Like, moral of the story, bro, it doesn't matter what you go through, you still have to remain in the mindset of sticking to God's will for you and how he would act in situations. Because I would easily not be able to forgive my family after all that craziness, or Pharaoh. Like, he went through a lot with these people, and he was still able to forgive them at the end of the day after being a little petty. But he did forgive them at the end of the day. So moral of the story is, don't let your pride get in the way of what the Lord can do through you. Because he could have just been like, nah, I'm staying in the dungeon. I'm not interpreting anybody's dreams anymore. I'm dreaming. Good night. That's what he could have done. But he decided, I'm going to do what the Lord has for me to do. he ended up literally saving millions of lives. And he just followed what he knew he was supposed to do. And at the end of the day, he kept his father alive. The father that he loved, the father that he wanted to know was still alive. And he got all his brothers back. And they respect him now. Like, what a beautiful ending. Instead of him just being ugly and staying in the dungeon and dying there. Dang. So, yeah, moral of the story is just don't let you get in the way of your own blessings and your ability to bless others. Next week, we're back to another vlog. And then I'm doing every other week Bible stories, and then the other weeks, whatever I want to do. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Every Bible story, like this gonna be like if I'm preaching, I need to know that y'all are receiving from me. So please comment, like it, share it with your friends. If you laughed one time, hit the like button. Just one time. Just look. Just look. That's it. That's all I need. Just hit the it's on that side. Hit the like button. Okay? Thank you.